welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to create the super easy, quick, natural glam look. This is my go-to natural glam look that I like to wear. So before we jump into this look, if you guys are new here, I would love it if you can subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit the bell button down below so you get notified every time I upload a new video. But without further ado, if you guys want to see how I create this super easy natural glam look, then please keep watching. Alright, let's get started. My hair has just been a hot mess. I never know what to do with it. So I've already moisturized, all that good stuff. I'm just going to prime my face. I'm using the Tatcha Silk Canvas to prime my face. This is such an easy look, you guys. It's my go-to when oh, Corona, is Corona back? 1 second. I have been so sick. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would know that I was like practically dying the past 2 weeks, and I had all the symptoms of Corona, literally all the symptoms of Corona I had. So I went and I got tested, and you know, it takes like 7 freaking days for the test results to come back. So I'm first gonna just grab the MAC concealer and just start concealing. Because this look is not like all crazy, super simple, I will start with my face first. So I'm just grabbing NC20 and NC30, mixing those together. So it takes 7 days for the results to come back, and it came out negative. And I'm like, there's no way. I had this huge, crazy headache. Never, ever before did I experience a headache like that. I had a fever that went up to 102. And then I started developing a cough, and I just felt so weak. Like I literally could not get out of bed at all. I couldn't lift a pen up or anything. My body felt so weak. So I isolated myself immediately from my entire family and everybody. For 14 days, I was like stuck in a room. They would bring me food like outside my room and everything, like literally all that. So by the way, I'm doing this concealer method where it's like, it's supposed to lift your eye up rather than doing it all the way. I still bring it down to my nose because I just like doing that. But instead of doing like the whole triangle, you would just do it from the inside and then the outside. And that's supposed to lift your eye up. So we're gonna try this technique today and see if it makes a difference or not. I already, in my head, I'm like, I have the Rona, I have the Corona, I for sure do. I asked the guy over the phone, I'm like, are you sure these results are accurate? He's like, for the most part, they are. Like, I would say 99%. And I was like, okay, well, why was I feeling all the symptoms and I was negative? He just started saying it could have been like the flu or whatever it is. He said, if you start feeling better, there's no need to take the test again. But if you start feeling worse, then you can go ahead and test for it again. By the time I got my results, I was like already like 10 days into it. So I started feeling better. So I didn't take it again. And obviously it's over. You know, at this point, I'm like, just give it to me. Let me be over with it and not be afraid of it, because this thing is like getting out of control. So if there's a second wave, it's like, okay, I'm already immune to it. So yeah, that's where I've been the past few weeks, recovering from that. And I couldn't do anything. Like I couldn't film a video. I uploaded a vlog that was like filmed a month ago because like I had no energy to edit or anything. But we're back again today, and I'm going out for the first time in months. Literally for the first time in months, I'm gonna go out and see people. So this is why I'm doing a little bit of a quick glam. I'm not in the mood to do full-on glam, so this is like my favorite go-to look when you just want to look put together. I'm gonna grab the Photo Focus Wet n Wild foundation, the bronze beige. Probably a little darker than what I am, but I'll just blend it down to my neck. I think the method of the concealer where you just apply it here and here works well when you have like your entire foundation first and then you just conceal or like highlight in those areas. But because I use my concealer first and then I apply foundation, I'm gonna go back and apply some more concealer here because I need it. Okay, so once we have the foundation all blended in, I'm just gonna go into I'm literally just grabbing what's in front of me. With this look, you could literally use just the basics. You don't have to have any specific product, just your everyday basics and it works. So I'm just gonna grab the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Concealer. And this is in the shade Vanilla. It's a little bit lighter, so I could go ahead and brighten up this area. And then I also just grab whatever's left over from my concealer and just prime my eyes with it as well. I'm going to set with my go-to Laura Mercier Translucent and give it a little bit of a bake. I'm also going to sharpen this here. As that's doing its thing, I'm gonna grab my Benefit Blush Bar palette, which has the Hoola bronzer in it, and give myself a little bit of a bronze and doing a little quick contour with that bronzer. So the base and the eyes are usually like the same when I'm doing this look. And then I just change it up depending on my outfit, depending on my mood. I change up my blush color and my lip color. That's basically the only difference. So I wear this look a lot and then just switch it up with the lips and the blush. Don't forget to bronze your neck also. So some of that bake obviously went away as I was like bronzing, but that's like the whole point. So it's like not super harsh, but it still has that nice clean contour going on. So I'm just gonna leave that there for a little bit more, and I'm gonna move on to my eyebrows. So for brows, I just started using this, the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is kind of a dupe of the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It literally has the same kind of tip. The one that I have is a little bit lighter than I would usually go for. It's ash brown. Probably go for something a little bit darker, but that's what I have at the moment. So I'm just going to brush my hair, my eyebrow hair up. And I like filling in at the bottom first. I don't go too crazy, especially when I'm going for like a natural glam, because you don't want the eyebrows to be too much if you don't have full beat on. So I just fill in wherever I feel like there's gaps. And then if I feel like the ends need a little bit, I just go back in there and just fill it some more. So I'll now start removing the bake. Just going to press it in. And then for this part, I like to grab the bronzer brush with nothing on, obviously, but with whatever, the same brush that I used to apply the bronzer. And I just like to wipe it away. That way it has a little bit of bronzer left, so it's not like a sharp white cast happening. All right, so now moving on to the eyes, super easy. You're just gonna grab your bronzer, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the crease, just to give it a little bit of some color and warmth. So I sometimes either put the bronzer on like my entire eye, so on my lids and on my crease, and it's a little bit more of like a smoked look. And then other times I just put the bronzer on my crease and then grab like a nude shadow, something that's close to my skin tone, and apply that on there to brighten up this area, or I just do no shadow. It just really depends. So I think today I'm just going to put it on my crease and then grab like a bone color, something close to my skin tone, and put that on my lid. So I'm using the M433, but then once I have the initial part on, I like to grab something a little bit more fluffier. I'm using the M535 and just blend it out further. I'm I'm grabbing my James Charles palette and I'm just gonna grab this bone color right here. Just gonna use my fingers and put that on my lid just so it could brighten it up a little bit. And then I go in with the same brush that I used to apply the bronzer with nothing on and just smooth where the shadow on my lid and the bronzer is so that there's no harsh line and they're all blended together nicely. Okay, so now you want to just grab a black eyeshadow. Any black eyeshadow that you like would work. I am gonna grab Laura Mercier. It's actually kind of like a shadow, looks like a shadow, but it's meant for an eyeliner. So it's the Tight Line Cake Eyeliner in black ebony. You could use something like this. You could use a black shadow. If you have like lighter hair, you could also use brown. Sometimes I do use like a dark brown shadow, also works if you don't want it to be as intense. I like using a flat brush, something like this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and dip it into the shadow. Literally all I do is trace it from wherever my lower lash line is. Draw a straight line with my eyes open. I like doing it with my eyes open, that way I can see the shape of the liner, following it through the tip of my eyebrows. I start like this and then I take it inwards and I just stamp it very close to my lash line. Less is more with this look, so it's literally a couple lines and you're good to go. Sometimes I take it all the way in, sometimes I don't, because I'm not gonna be applying false lashes. I'm gonna keep it halfway, that way my eyes can be a little bit more opened. And I just, once I have my line, I just go in and I do a little bit of a winged line. I grab it back inside, connect it with whatever I have on my lash line, just like you're applying eyeliner. And it's much softer than using a liquid liner. So we have one eye done. Once I have the eyeshadow liner done, I'm gonna go ahead and just curl my lashes. And now I go into my mascara. I like using waterproof mascara, even though it's so annoying taking it off. I do this only when I'm not wearing false lashes. I use waterproof mascara on my top and my bottom. Usually I only apply waterproof mascara at my bottom lashes, so it's not transferring over here. Because I'm not applying any lashes, when I use waterproof, it holds my lashes better and it keeps them curled, versus when I use something that's not waterproof, I feel like in a few hours my lashes kind of droop. So this is why I like using waterproof. Usually when I take off waterproof lashes, I kind of soak them with olive oil for a few minutes, and it just kind of helps make it a little bit easier removing it. So I let the first coat dry for about a minute or so, and then I go back in with my lash curler, curl them again, and then apply a second coat so I'm able to get the most volume possible with my natural lashes. While that's drying up a little bit, I'm gonna move on to my lips. So like I mentioned before, the lip color just changes depending on my mood. I am kind of feeling like a glossy pink lips. Keep it simple with just like a glossy lip nude. So I'm gonna use the NYX Soft Spoken Lip Liner and first line my lips with that. Do you guys see the difference? I always like going a little exaggerated in the Q-tip. Just in this section right here. And then I'll leave the gloss at the end. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Before I start applying mascara on my lower lash line, I'm gonna grab some powder and brighten up my under eyes. So this is just gonna give you that brightening effect on underneath your eyes. And at the same time, I like applying some sort of powder before I apply my mascara. I just feel like it holds it better from dragging under my eyes. Even though we're already using waterproof mascara on my lower lash line, it's just an extra safety layer that I like to do. Just a little bit of that. And then I'm gonna go into my waterproof mascara. I'm gonna grab the Maybelline Great Lash Waterproof. This has a thinner wand, so it's easier, so it's not getting everywhere. I'm gonna let that dry for a couple minutes, and then as that's drying, I'm gonna go back to my upper lashes, curl my lashes. And apply another coat of the mascara. I do like to take it to the side and focus on the ends right here because it helps with the cat eye look. All right, I'm gonna remove the brightening powder, press it in again. And sometimes I like putting like a white liner or a nude liner on my waterline. So I'm just gonna grab a nude liner and place that inside my waterline to brighten things up more. The difference white liner inside your waterline makes. I love it. All right, so now we can move on to blush. Whatever blush choice you're in the mood of. I'm going to mix the Sangria and the Fresco blush by Laura Mercier. I'm gonna put this pink blush mainly on my cheeks and my cheekbones. Oh, that's a whole lot of brush. And then I'll grab the Sangria, no, not the Sangria, the Fresco. It's like a soft peach color with a little bit of shimmer in it. And I just apply that on the apples of my cheek to give me a little bit of a highlight and some color there too. And then I just sweep it on the tip of my nose also. I'm just gonna do a very quick contour, not really a full-on contour, but just bronzing the sides of my nose so it just brings everything together. And then I'm gonna grab the MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. I'm just gonna grab my fingers and put that on the bridge of my nose, and then a little bit on my cupid's bow, and that's the only highlight that I'm gonna do for today. All right, so now we're gonna finish it off with some lip gloss. I'm using the Creme Brulee Lip Gloss, Butter Lip Gloss by NYX. You guys can play around with whatever lip color and blush color you're in the mood of. So we're gonna finish this look with some Urban Decay All Nighter. All right, let me go ahead and do this hair real quick off camera, and I'll be right back. All right guys, so I decided to keep it curly. I just applied some styling cream to tame it a little bit and give it a little bit of a shine, kind of like a wet look. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep it curly tonight. Any chance I can get of staying away from heat, I'm going to go for it, because we all could use a break from heat with your hair, and I wanna try to keep it as healthy as possible. So this is the look. It's super easy to do. It's my favorite look to do every single time. It works for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys are new here, I would love it if you can subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and let me know what else you guys would like to see on my channel. I need some ideas. I feel like we're at this time where it's like, what kind of content can you create in this pandemic weird time of life? So give me some ideas if you guys would like to see certain videos. I need some inspo right now, but that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Bye.